Hey guys, it's Camron from Dueling Dragons. Today for you guys, I'll be showing you some of the new archetypes that Konami came out with actually quite a while ago. Some of these I knew they were coming out with, and others I did not know so much about. I just kind of wanted to wait and see until they possibly came on to DevPro before I showcase them to you guys, and so here they are. There's actually a couple, like 2 or 3 new archetypes, along with some other cool new support cards. So as you see over here, we have Runa as Pendulum Dragon, and we also have Beast as Pendulum Dragon. I'll be going over their effects. We have a new archetype called Infernoids, Hermit Yo-Kais. There's also Sacred Spirit Beasts and Necloths and stuff like that. So we'll be going over those through this video, and we're not going to be reading each of these individual monsters' effects. There's quite a bit. We'll probably just be going through the boss monsters. And also for the Hermit Yo-Kais, some of their names are kind of weird, so I'm not going to be pronouncing all of them. I don't want to butcher their names. So yeah, other than that, let's just kind of begin. So this is actually a boss monster of the Infernoid, which is called Infernoid Behemoth. Its effect is, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand or graveyard, banishing 3 other Infernoid monsters from your hand and or graveyard, while the combined level / rank of all effect monsters you control is 8 or less, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. When this card is special summoned, you can destroy all other monsters on the field. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a spell or trap card is activated, you can tribute 1 monster to negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So I've also heard around a little bit that Infernoids are supposed to kind of go and clash against the Necloths. You can kind of see here, because this is also a level 10, 3000 attack, so it can also, I guess you could say, defeat a Necloth killer. And so can some of the other cards, actually. Some of the other cards within the Infernoid archetype are pretty good. They only have like 3 monsters and a couple of spells and traps, but I can't wait till they come out with the rest. Really do want to make a deck profile of this. They do seem like a pretty neat and worthy deck that I kind of do want to invest in. So yeah, I really can't wait to more of these cards come out. Next we have a Malevolent Hermit Yo-Kai Daiba Kazi. This is, I'm thinking, like a boss monster of the Hermit Yo-Kais. Its pendulum effect is when a Hermit Yo-Kai monster you control declares an attack, you can have the attacking monster gain 300 attack until the end of the battle phase. Then for its monster effect, cannot be special summoned except by pendulum summon. This card's pendulum summon cannot be negated. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can target 1 or 2 cards on the field or return them to the hand. During the end phase, if this card was special summoned this turn, return it to the hand. So this card actually has a pretty neat monster effect, especially when you can get 2 cards back from the field to the hand. So that's like a comp evacuation device times 2. That, if you were to pendulum summon it, you can just add that back to your hand and then pendulum summon it again and then go for its effect. So it's really cool how you can just keep reusing it basically and just keep kind of like making your opponent mad, especially when they tribute summon monsters. Then they'll have to tribute more and more monsters, or in a synchro summon or XYZ summon, it can, or any other summon really, it can get very, very annoying. So that's really cool, and you can also disrupt some of their pendulum plays. Not as well, because then they'll still be able to activate them on their turn, but you can still add those back into their hand or something. So once again, this also might be something that can go against a Necloth killer, being as it has 3000 attack, and I'm pretty sure it's level 10. I didn't really count that, but it looks like level 10. So yeah, it can also be one of the other contenders against Necloths. Next we have a ritual monster known as the Necloth of Gungear. I'm not going to read all of these effects, maybe Braranak and Trishula, but not all of the Necloth monsters. As you can see, Necloths kind of bring back rituals, which is what I really do enjoy, especially about this game, is that they kind of brought back a couple of older stuff and put them in the game, you know, with Gishkis, and now with Necloth they do add back rituals, and then in a way with Odd Eyes, Pendulum Dragon, they do add a bit of fusions back, so that's really cool and really neat to kind of see that, you know, nostalgia back in the game, and it's really really cool to see how they added these back. And I also want to do a deck profile of Necloth as well, because they basically are like the other counterparts, which is like the synchros of these monsters, but they're pretty good effects, to be honest. This one over here, like a Bryanek, basically, some of their effects have been downgraded a little bit, but Trishula, man, that artwork though, and he just looks really beast and really cool, so I can't wait till they come out more of the support and archetype for this archetype. Next we have a Hermit Yo-Kai Yamisaki. I'm guessing. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. I'm not gonna read all these names. But we have another Hermit Yo-Kai monster, another Hermit Yo-Kai, another Hermit Yo-Kai, Noble Spirit Beast, Rampenta. So it looks like they're coming out with more archetypes. I really do like how they're coming out with more of these archetypes. They also seem to be coming out with cooler artwork in a way, because this artwork looks actually pretty cool. Same with this one, so it looks like the artwork actually is getting a little bit better within the game as well, which is actually really cool to see. We have Infernoid Lucifigus, another Hermit Yo-Kai, Necloth Sorcerer, Noble Spirit Beast, Kanahawk, my bad. Two new Spirit Yokai monsters. These look like they are counterparts to each other, obviously. We had Noble Spirit Beast, Petolflin, Performance Pal Friend Donkey. This is actually a really cool monster. You can read its effect. When this card's normal summon, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Performance Pal monster from your hand or graveyard. So that's actually a really handy effect. You can possibly pull off some XYZs with this. It's like a tour guide, but for Performance Pal, so it's a really neat effect to have. And if they come up with any tuners of Performance Pals, this will really help you get up maybe some level 7 tuners if they come at level 4. Tuners in level like 7 and 6 synchros, so that'd be really cool to see if they come out with Performance Pal synchros and stuff like that. Then we have the Nekcloth caster Shrit, and I can kind of see how that name can get pretty bad. Elder of the Spirit Beast Tamers, Infernoid Beelzebul, kind of sounds like Beazle or Beals, I think. Spirit Beast Tamer Lyra, and Performance Pal Trump Witch. This card, as you can kind of see, I'll read its pendulum effect. Once per turn, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion materials. So this can actually go really well with this, or I was kind of thinking earlier, this can go really well with elemental heroes. Especially if you can come out with another pendulum monster, so you can pendulum summon out some of your elemental heroes and then go for a fusion summon. This card is just really OP, especially with elemental hero deck. Plus, with its monster effect, when you contribute it and add one polymerization from your deck or graveyard to your hand, so you can reuse polymerization. You can use it in elemental hero decks. It was probably mainly for these two fusions right here, but you can obviously really use this really well with elemental heroes, which is kind of what I want to do within the near future. Then we have the Nekcloth of Trishula. This I'll be reading its effect. So you can ritual summon this card with any Nekcloth ritual spell card. Must be ritual summoned by using non-level 9 monsters that cannot be special summoned by other ways. During either player's turn when a Nekcloth monster you control is targeted by a card effect, you can discard this card, negate the activation. When this card is ritual summoned, you can banish one monster from your opponent's side of the field, one card from your opponent's side of the field, hand at random, and graveyard. You can only use each affected Necloth of Trishula once per turn. So this basically has the effect of Trishula and then some. Its attack isn't as high. I think Trishula was, the original synchro was like 2900, I think. This one 2700. And you can use it using any non-level 9 monster, which means you can pretty much use any monster you want. You can use any other virtual monster. You can really use any other monster in the archetype as long as it's not level 9. So this is a really powerful effect, and when you can discard it to negate the activation of when a Nekcloth monster you control is targeted by a card or card effect. So that is really good. You can protect your other Nekcloth monster. So this is a up and coming archetype I can really see being just really good, and like I guess you could say kind of mainstream in a way, kind of like Shaddolls. So this is actually a really good archetype. I want to be playing this a little bit later on as well. And we have a Necloth of Brionac, the Necloth of Unicorn. I really don't know what monster this is. I guess they just kind of made another monster. I'm not sure. You can see Brionac, Trishula, but Unicorn, I have no idea what that is about. Then we have a Necloth Exomir for a ritual spell card, Necloth Caladomir. I think that's also for another ritual summon. We have Bond with Spirit Beasts, Dragoonity Spear of Destiny. I actually heard about this card a couple of days ago. It's more Dragoonity support, so I can't wait to see until this card comes out in TCG. Then we have Overflowing Purgatory for those Infernoids, combination with the Spirit Beasts, Awakened Purgatory for more Infernoids, and Sacred Technique of Hermit Yo-Kai. So all in all, these are pretty good, really good cards and pretty good archetypes to come out with. I really do like Infernoids and the Necloths, but now we're gonna get to the new I guess extra deck monsters. This is a really too good of a card. So we have Beast Ice Pendulum Dragon and Rune Ice Pendulum Dragon. Beast Ice Pendulum Dragon, and you need one Dark Dragon type monster and one Beast type monster. Must be fusion summon or special summon from your extra deck by attributing the above cards you control. You do not use polymerization, so that's actually really nice to have. You don't need to use polymerization, so that takes away some of it, makes it a little bit easier to summon, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. If this card destroys opponent's monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of the beast type fusion material monster, use to special summon this card. So if you really wanted to, you can use a beast type monster with really high attack and try to burn your opponent kind of like that, which would be a really nasty, salty thing to do. But this is a really easy card to pull off, to be honest. You don't need polymerization, and you can use any Dark Dragon type monster and any Beast type monster, so you don't need Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. So I can see a lot of decks in the future trying to play a card like this, because it's just a really good card all in all. Really nice artwork, by the way. And yeah, so I really can't wait until this card comes out in TCG for sure. Same with a Rune Ice Pendulum Dragon, whose artwork is also pretty nice. You need one Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon and one Spellcaster type monster. Apply the following effect based on the original level of the fusion material monster. Uses a fusion summon this card other than Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. If it's level 4 or lower, you can make this. It can make up to 2 attacks on monsters each battle phase, which means you can only attack monsters up to 2 monsters. You can't attack more than 2, or you can't attack your opponent directly. Sadly, that would just be a really good effect, and you'd be able to beat your opponent if you were able to have the second effect, which if the monster was level 5 or higher, it can make up to 3 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. But if that was able to attack your opponent directly, that's just 1 battle phase and then they're over with. So on monsters, if the fact that it says on monsters, that's kind of depressing, but its effect is just really good all in all, so I really do like it. And during the turn it was fusion summon. If you're using a pendulum summon monster as a fusion material, it's unaffected by opponent's card effects, which means when the turn was fusion summon, let's say you pendulum summoned out Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, then the turn he was summoned, he's unaffected by opponent's card effects, so that's also really nice to have as well. Then we have a Sacred Spirit Beast Mount Apelio, Sacred Spirit Beast Mount Kanahawk, and Sacred Spirit Beast Mount Petolfin. And then we have this really beast card, Beals of the Ultimate Diabolic Dragons. This is like obviously upgraded version of Beals. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Other monsters you control cannot attack. Once per turn, you can target one monster opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0, and if it does, you gain life points equal to that monster's original attack. Any battle damage this card inflicts your opponent's life points this turn is halved. So, all in all, an overwhelming effect. You do need 2 or more non-tuner monsters though, but that shouldn't be too hard to pull off. You could probably use Level Eater or something to try to get down a monster's level. And you don't need any synchros for this, so that also is a big boost. This can obviously go against Shooting Quasar Dragon. However, I'm not sure if Shooting Quasar Dragon would be able to negate this card's effect of not being able to be destroyed by battle, but it obviously can go against Shooting Quasar Dragon. It will destroy Shooting Quasar Dragon if they were going to battle. It's just an overwhelming card. Its effect is really good. It's pretty good, like a lot better than the previous Beals, but it's just, I can't wait till this card comes out in TCG. It is amazing. I do like its artwork. I'm not sure if it's gonna be black and white or that's just how they did it on DevPro, but I just can't wait until this card comes out in TCG. It's gonna wreck so hard. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. This is a couple of new archetypes that Konami released actually a while ago. Just decided to do a video on this now since they came out with the new cards on DevPro. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and tell me what you guys think. In the comment section below, tell us what you guys think about these new cards, and tell us how you like these new archetypes. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I really do like Infernoids and Necloths right now. But I want to see what you guys have to say. So tell us in the comment section below which one of these archetypes you really like, and why you like that archetype. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And this is Camron from Dueling Dragons, signing out.